These are the 4 types of men that women get obsessed with. These men do specific things in a specific way, and the lady who gets obsessed with him, she's also in that phase. She either wants to do the same thing, wants to pass time with him, or wants to become him. That is why she gets obsessed with him for just a certain period of time, and then later on she will exit, for the guy served the purpose and he was there for her when she wanted him to be there at that phase. For how he is acting is serving the purpose that she needs to experience, to have at that very moment. Are you getting my point? Yeah. I was feeling so weird. Then I decided to exercise for around 20 minutes. So I decided to take a nap for 10 minutes, only to wake up feeling okay. Am I overworking myself? Or sometimes you just need to take a nap, or sometimes I don't know, like I feel great just after taking that nap and after exercising for 20 minutes. It really does help. Okay. This is the first guy is the guy who is consistently sleeping around and he's not taking anything seriously. In the front end game, when you're approaching a lady and maybe you just want to smash her, pass time, and you don't want a serious relationship, she might act as if she wants a serious relationship, but her subconscious mind knows that you're just an F-boy, a smash body, a guy who can't have a committed serious relationship, and her subconscious mind is also looking for that guy. That is why she will entertain you. But you might think that she wants a guy who wants a serious committed relationship, for the conscious mind will communicate a vibe, an energy, a preposition that tells you that she wants a committed relationship. For that is the only way to get you trust her and believe that she wants a serious relationship. So it's easier for you to trap her, yet her subconscious mind needs you, for she's also in the phase of just having fun and she doesn't want anything serious. I want you to hear this. I mean, be patient. Do you know that when you are a certain type of a person, there is a higher chance you want to become a different type of a person? So it's either you will admire a different type of a person in which you will feel attracted to them. This is a reality. And the other thing is, maybe she is going through a heartbreak and she wants to heal. Her subconscious mind will look for a guy who acts and who shows a behavior that communicates strong. And maybe sleeping around and not taking anything seriously, she subconsciously understands it as strong, because that is the only coping mechanism that she believes will allow her to heal and move ahead, move forward without having another relationship and getting attached. So I want to have a relationship with someone who is doing this thing, so that I can also build myself as a lady who can just sleep around with other men and not get attached. I need to get intimate with the guy who has that character, because that is what I think is what I need in my life right now through what I'm going through. I don't need to heal. I don't need to deal with my shit, with my heartbreak. But I believe that I need a guy who is sleeping around because he can't get attached to these women and he can't get invested in these women emotionally. So he has a different character. So I believe, because I want to become that person, but just as a lady, I need that person around. So she will fall for your trap. And she knew it's a trap because it's the only way she can build herself as a mechanism who can cope with sleeping around with other men without getting attached. Because that is the only way she believes she can survive. But she will also look for a way to blame you for sleeping with her and not wanting anything serious, for that will convince you that you did something wrong, and she is not a slutty woman who has been consistently sleeping around. That is the first guy. She will get obsessed with you until you build her the way she wants you to build her, only to realize that that character and that behavior can't sustain who she wants to be, but she won't become a different person. She will just continually sleep with different types of people. But when she's already in that state, she will select nice, good men who can't read and understand that character is toxic and maybe narcissism. That is the first guy. I'm trying to dive deeper to get to understand how things happen. And maybe sometimes you think you are trapping this lady, you are in a relationship with her, you won her over, she can't read your game, but she knows she just needs to communicate the right proposition to convince you that you have trapped her, so that you can fit the frame she wants you to fit, for you to take her through the phase she wants you to take you through. You thought you got her, no, she got you. The second type of a lady is that one lady you are working with. Now, this is a different phase. When she is consistently concentrating on her life, she wants to be an independent woman, she will feel attracted to a guy who is also busy and maybe is building his life together even when he has a wife. Listen to me. But this guy is so busy, and the character, the behavior, the nuance, the tone that he will consistently be showing when he is around this lady, it will be a character of a strong guy, okay? This lady will end up sleeping with him, getting obsessed with him, not because she really likes him, she wants to get married to this guy, but she just admired the character in this guy, and she ends up getting obsessed with him, and she thinks that this guy being around will also again, listen to me, push her, allow her to be in a state she will be, because she will want to be like this other guy. Like, most of the time, reality is, when you really want to be like the other guy, the other lady, the other person, you consistently think about them in the lens of women. I don't know if it also happens to men. So you consistently think about them, and at this time you admire them, you even get obsessed with them, you even will be there for them when they go through hardships, because they have a certain character, a certain behavior that you admire, not because you really genuinely love them, but that is whom you want to become, and you think that maybe sleeping with them will, now to women, she thinks that sleeping with you will allow her to become you, but this is just a subconscious thought. That is why she is consistently entertaining you around, because in the near future she will become you, or she thinks that she will become you in a subconscious thought. But at the moment, consciously, she just knows that she loves you because you have a nicer character, but she will never commit to you. She will never have a serious committed relationship with you. She will never even be faithful to you. So it's just another phase, okay? So there is the phase of heartbreak, where she will look for a guy who is just sleeping around. Then there is a phase of now working on herself, being busy and trying to build herself in a certain way and be independent. She will really be attracted to who? To Isaac, who is busy. He has got his shit together. He is hardworking. That is why when you become so hardworking, sometimes other women feel attracted to you. It's not because you are attractive. No, you are not available. And subconsciously, they want to become like you. And maybe they can't become like you until they really work on themselves. But they think subconsciously that sleeping with you will influence her to become you. I know it's not making sense, but in future maybe you will understand this. You can't understand this right now because you think you are in love, she's in love. No. Sometimes it's not about her becoming you. It's more of your skill arousing her. And she admires that skill in you. She will want to learn that skill, but it's just a subconscious thought. When she will get intimate and get involved with you, she will realize that your skill is not even easy to adapt, and it's not something you can just enjoy doing. So again, to her, she will later on not get obsessed with you because your skill was too hard for her to keep with, and now she's not attracted to you and she's not obsessed with you, but she has already figured herself and figured that face when you are consistently around and consistently sleeping with her. Like every time you sleep with that lady, she's figuring something out about you just to give her a genuine reason why she should exit. For the face she is right now is fading away slowly, and now she needs a different guy because the face she is in is boring. That is the second type of a guy. So most of the time is the things that we do, is not even who you are, how attractive you are. When it comes to how attractive you are, most of the time is because she just wants a fantasy. And a fantasy is something that happens maybe once in a while. They will not want to have a fantasy consistently, like today, tomorrow, the next day, then after 5 days, after 6 days, after a week. A fantasy most of the time is something that just comes maybe once in a week or once in a month. That is why if you are a guy, she wants to have a fantasy with you because it's just an image she has created in her head. She will want a toxic guy who can't consistently show up, but he will show up when she wants him to show up, for she will communicate in a nuanced way that she really misses him, and the guy will think that I need to act a certain way to trap her, but her action is what will lead you think that you are trapping her because she is ahead in a subconscious psychology. When she doesn't want to have a serious relationship, she will want a toxic guy. Listen to me. With the toxic guy now, at face value, in the front end game, when meeting with this lady, you will use a game on her. She will know it's a game, but again, she will comply. But before you get intimate, when you're just trying to know each other, you will realize that she will mention about her boyfriend that maybe they are in a relationship with, and it's not that serious, or it's a long-term relationship and her boyfriend is so far, so they are not meeting consistently. So she will even tell you that I don't know what he's doing, I'm not sure if he's even faithful, right? That is the words she will use to convince you still use a game on her, or use a trap on her, or think that you are using a trap on her. But it's just a way of trying to convince your mind to seek pleasure from her. That is why later on, you will get intimate with her, but she already has an exit plan. For at first, she already told you that she is in a relationship with a guy. It's in a long distance relationship. And she will have an excuse that they haven't been meeting consistently. Or maybe she's dating this guy. She's not sure if he is serious with her. Like, you already know that she is in a relationship with another guy, yet she will still entertain you to sleep with her. And you think maybe your game worked and you trapped her. No. In the front end game, introducing that sense, that feeling, that thought fixes you or frames you in a zone you need to belong. You're just a guy I need to pass time with, and you will act upon to what I wanted to act to, for I don't frame you as a potential partner. So that allows you to comply, being an F-boy, and I already told you that I am in a relationship. He has done nothing wrong, so I need to choose. There is nothing to choose. The moment she told you that she has a boyfriend, she's still entertaining you, she still ends up sleeping with you, she already chose. But now that she wants to pass time with you because the long distance guy won't be showing up consistently, and she wants something thrilling, you have to be there. Maybe sometimes this relationship will be boring and she wants to pass time, she wants you to be there. So there is nothing to choose. Or I might choose you, but you know the guy never did anything wrong. No, it has nothing to do with that. That only convinces you that actually you can't try hard because the other guy is a good guy and you should do the right thing because you found him or you found her when she's already in a relationship. Like, I have to put you in a situation where you will have no other choice and you will think that it could have worked if she could have been single. But remember, she entertained you. She was sleeping with Isaac at the same time she was sleeping with Johnny, but Isaac thinks that Johnny was the first guy, that is why she's choosing Johnny. When in reality, she knew that Isaac is the guy I just need to pass time with when maybe I'm bored and my guy can't show up. And she will be a very genuine lady. And even when her guy will be showing up, maybe visiting her where she stays, she will be open to it. She will be telling you. And do you think that maybe you are in a competition with Johnny? No, she already chose Johnny. Isaac, you're just a guy. We are trying to have fun and pass time together, but there is nothing serious. And I don't want you to get pissed. This is just the reality. And they are just facts. How many of you here have ever gotten intimate with women and you thought it's because you met the other guy, that is why she never accepted you? Women always leave men for better men. So if she never left him for you, you never fulfilled hypergamy, and you fulfilled a frame, a zone she wanted you to fulfill. And you might say, it's a win-win game. No, she is just a slutty woman. No, she is just a slutty woman. And you are the guy who can entertain that sluttish around. Even women end up using the nicer guys, the good men, when they are going through a heartbreak, because these men can be there for these women. And you might think because you are a good guy, later on she will give you a chance. No, you just need to be there for her until she heals, finds herself, and then she will walk away. And there is nothing you can do about that. Any lady that you are in a relationship with right now, it doesn't matter in which situation you guys are in. The situation that you know you are in with that lady, and maybe you think it is your problem. She knows and she wanted that situation. Women know, women sense, women feel. If it's a committed relationship, is it because she chose you? She wants a committed relationship with you. If it's just having fun and maybe you are the player boy, she knows. And she wants you to play that part alone. I don't encourage this, but if she's just staying, the same time you are abusing her in somehow a toxic way, not picking her calls, like not respecting her, but she's again showing up, you fulfill a deficit in her. Like you have that power that she gravitates towards, somehow you control her, and that fulfills her confidence. The moment you change and be a better guy, she again exists. Are you a new member? Welcome on board. Yeah, that was a good nap. See you next time.